You're listening to KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 1021 on your dial, all day, every day. Eagle 102 KJFM Radio.
From KJFM Radio, Eagle 102, Area High School Softball is on the air. Eagle 102 brings you area softball all season long, on air and online at kjfmeagle102.net. Now, exciting area high school softball action on your area sports leader, KJFM, Eagle 102.
And welcome to Clopton High School. Mark Froelich, Marianne Everhart getting ready for softball on a Tuesday afternoon. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at Clopton High School as it's the return of Kelsey Dorsey to Clopton tonight as the Louisiana Bulldogs visit here in this EMO matchup. And you talked to Kelsey. Is she nervous?
She said she was a little nervous. She said that it was a little different being in the opposite side dugout. That's definitely not a view she was used to. Was ready for the challenge. And I think probably give her an inning or two, and those nerves will be gone as well.
Well, luckily she doesn't have to play. A member of two championship teams that played on this field, and the reminders are right there on the side of the concession stand. And I'm sure it's good to be home, but she's got a job to do, and she'll have her Bulldogs ready here this afternoon.
She will, and we should have an exciting matchup for you this afternoon because both these teams, unfortunately, have done some struggling. Now, Louisiana did just get their first win on the road, and it was a big win, 14-0 over Wellsville Middletown. Clopton started out the season with 2 wins, and they have struggled here of late. So they're sitting right around 2-9, 2-7.
Yeah, I think they both played around 10 games. Louisiana just the 1 win, like you mentioned, and Clopton with 2 so far in this season. And we talked to Coach Tony Francis, and he said, watch out. I'm going to do some things here today that are going to give my girls a fighting chance to win. And you got to come up with some gimmicks when you're fielding 5 freshmen out of your starting 9, and you've only got 1 senior to choose from off your bench. Just not much in the way of upperclassmen for these Clopton Hawks.
That's right, and we'll break more down for you as we have the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show for you coming up next here on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
You can now check your cash flow on the go with Bank of Louisiana's mobile banking. We're helping you manage your money from here, there, and everywhere with our new mobile and text banking services. You can check balances, view account history, transfer funds, and pay bills all from your phone. Visit us online at www.bola.cc for more information and to enroll for mobile banking. Bank of Louisiana, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Broadcasting from the Family Drug booth, it's the Eagle 102 Game of the Week. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Getting ready for softball here from Clopton as the Hawks welcome in the Louisiana Bulldogs. And I don't know how long we've got before game time because there's no PA, the scoreboard's not on, and they're already exchanging lineup cards. So, should we skip on forward to our starting lineups?
Well, not yet. Not yet. We can break down and talk about this a little bit. We assume that they will eventually get that set up. I see them working over there
there
right
it is.
now. So let's talk a little bit about these two teams. You were You saw Louisiana play earlier this year,
and unfortunately they were playing Bowling Green that day.
Yeah, that shouldn't count.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, so you've seen the weapons that they have, the capabilities they have to become a better team, and I think that's going to come with the help of Kelsey Dorsey.
And yeah, she's gonna be preaching the fundamentals throughout the season. They've got some girls that can play ball out there. Junior Emma Inglis, she's a good fielder. You got the bat of Caitlin Glow. She's the catcher today. She hit a bomb. It just wasn't high enough for a home run. Put it off the fence over at Wallace Park. So I mean, they've got some weapons. It's just a matter of getting them all on the same page on the same day and cutting down on the errors.
Well, one thing I think that Faith Rule, on the pitcher's mound, she has to think to herself, why? Why did Kelsey come my senior year? Why did she not come beforehand? Because if anybody is going to improve pitching on their staff, it's going to be Kelsey. I mean, She has all the tools, and you give her enough time, she's going to build a fantastic pitcher.
Yeah, and maybe the girls in down the pipe a little bit will benefit from that most of all. So look for the pitching to and Faith's not bad, not at all.
Yes.
But look for it to be better and better as Kelsey's tenure goes on at Louisiana.
Now, as far as Clopton's concerned, I mean, we talked about him before. Coach Tony Francis always has. You mentioned he told us he's going to do something different, and it's going to shock us. So we want to know if we need to get our mute buttons and things of that nature ready. And he chuckled and said, maybe. You can't be shocked by the things that Coach Francis does because he's very unique all the way around.
Well, let's take a break here on the pregame show. Come back with the starting lineups after this on Eagle 102.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours and hometown service? Look no farther than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Mark Gooden. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The human body can run like a well-oiled machine, but just like machines, they occasionally need attention. A lot of times because of accidents, injuries, or even general wear and tear, the body breaks down. This is Keith Oakes, Director of the Physical Therapy Department at Pike County Memorial Hospital. That's where therapy services can get you back to normal, daily activities. Don't let pain keep you from enjoying life. Let PCMH's team focus on your recovery so you can focus on what matters to you. Pike County Memorial Hospital, community owned, nationally known.
So nice of them to start us a little early.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. We're underway here at Clopton High School. A little bit early, and that one is low for ball one. 1-1 the count, and we'll get you the lineups as we go along for Louisiana. They'll lead it off, obviously, with the pitcher Faith Rule on deck. Is that one's fouled back, 1-2 the count. With nobody out and the bases empty. Faith Rule, Tatum DePriest. Then in the 3 spot is Misha Campbell. Caitlin Glow bats cleanup. Jaden Womack is the number 5 hitter. Gretchen Camps is 6. Cameron Glow in the 7 spot. Emma Inglis is in the 8 hole, and batting 9th will be number 3 Morgan Street.
2-2 on the count as Faith Rule just looked at ball 2.
2-2, and the next from Brooklyn McKinney is up high, and the count goes full. Set the defense for Clopton. Logan Hall is in left. Madison Horsemeyer is in center. Madison Akers is in right. Madeline Bruni is the third baseman. Shanna Yates, the shortstop. Marge Garrett at second, and the next is hit in the air to center, right center, and it's down and goes to the wall. It's going to be extra bases for Rule. She's going to try for 3. The relay, and it's late. It's a triple to lead things off for Faith Rule.
And tell you what a way to start this ball game. I mean, a triple, that definitely puts you obviously in good scoring position. Now all the girls need is just a little floater even just to get her in and get up on the Hawks early.
Just about anything will get her in. So Marge Garrett's the second baseman. Kerrigan Lockhart at first. Lily Croissant behind the plate as that one's butted in the air, and a great catch in foul territory for the first out by the charging first baseman Kerrigan Lockhart.
And she the wind kind of blew it as it was going into, it started fair territory and blew out of foul territory, so she had to kind of run for that and extend herself.
That brings in Misha Campbell after Tatum DePriest is retired, and there is a strike called on the first to Misha. Wearing number 19 this season, she's the third baseman. And the one is outside, 1-1.
So far McKinney's had a decent movement over the plate. I think Misha's probably one of the ones that I might try and pitch around personally.
That one fouled off, and the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keep it on that outside corner, make her reach for it.
Tried to jam her inside there, and she got a little bit.
Coach Dorsey over, of course, on the third base line doing some coaching, helping Misha with some adjustments.
That one in the dirt. Nice block by Croissant. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third, 1 out. Here in the top of the first inning for Louisiana. Swing and a miss, and she got her. And that's the second out here in the first.
So after Rule gets a triple to start things off, now we're hopefully not going to strand her over there on the bag.
Need a big 2-out hit from the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 18, Caitlin Glow. Like I said, she hammered a ball against Bowling Green the other time they played on Eagle 102 this season. That one in the dirt for ball 1. Brooklyn McKinney trying to pitch around that leadoff triple, and this one's grounded to Garrett over to Lockhart at first, and the side is retired. So a good job by McKinney to pitch out of that jam, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score on Eagle 102.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Chevrolet, and Family Drug.
Ready for the bottom of the first inning. Clopton coming up. Let's set the defense for the Bulldogs across the outfield. Morgan Street is in left. Cameron Glow is in center. Tatum DePriest in right. Misha Campbell's the third baseman. Jaden Womack is the shortstop. Emma Inglis at second, and Gretchen Camps over at first. Caitlin Glow behind the plate, and Faith Rule finishing up her warm-up tosses. The lineup for the Hawks, Tony Francis puts it out this way. The third baseman leads off, number 5, Madeline Bruni. Then the left fielder, number 23, Logan Hall. Pitcher bats third, number 14, Brooklyn McKinney. Then the cleanup hitter is the second baseman, number 15, Marge Garrett. Batting in the 5 spot, the center fielder, number 11, Madison Horsemeyer. Then the shortstop, number 22, Shanna Yates. Batting 7th is number 7, the catcher, Lily Croissant. Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 2, Madison Akers. And batting 9th is the first baseman, number 24, Kerrigan Lockhart. So,
go ahead. I was going to say, you got that just in time as Rule's ready for her first pitch.
As that one is outside. A ball and no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Madeline Bruni. Lady Hawks across the backs of all the Clopton players. And that one's up high, 2-0. So Rule 2 out of the zone to start her day in the circle.
It looked like she was trying to adjust the dirt a little bit, maybe trying to get her footing correct.
The 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike.
Found it there.
Get over fastball by Rule to get herself back in the count. 2 balls and a strike to Bruni. Reaches high, now kicks and delivers. That's foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. straight away, infield and outfield, for the leadoff hitter, Bruni. That one swung on and missed. And a strikeout to start things off for Clopton.
So didn't quite get the start that Louisiana did, but we'll see if Logan Hall can step in here and make some magic happen.
She's the left fielder. Where's number 23? And takes one up high. Glow tried to frame it, but didn't get the call.
Should feel bad. Yachty does that all the time and doesn't even.
Well, he gets the call most of the time.
Occasionally he misses.
Yeah. That one misses as well. 2-0.
Ball outside.
Haven't seen much movement out of Rule. A lot of fastballs so far, and that one's in for a strike.
Now, you've seen Rule before. Does she normally have a lot of movement, or we're usually right down the middle?
She changes speeds well. Sometimes she'll get a little hump in the middle of her pitch. Nothing too exciting, but she does the job. 2-2 after the swing and a miss. Has a strikeout to her credit today, and that one's up high, and the count goes full.
Hall wants to hit one. You can see it. You see it in her eyes. So I think if you gave her one right off the plate, she's going to take it.
Swing and a miss.
Boy,
back-to-back strikeouts.
Makes a liar out of me. She wanted it, though.
She was up there hacking. So the base is empty and 2 down. And Rule trying to get a 1-2-3 inning to start her day. Brooklyn McKinney takes a strike.
And she looks like she's doing pretty good here.
Again, reaches high from her tiptoes, goes into her wind, and this one's hit to center and deep. And that one is gone. It's a 2-out home run by Brooklyn McKinney to dead center to put the Hawks up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. So Louisiana starts with the triple, can't get that run across. Clopton starts with back-to-back strikeouts and gets the 2-out home run.
And what better way to help yourself as a pitcher than to take one deep over the fence and get yourself an early lead.
Now, was that what Tony Francis was saying look out for?
We'll have to ask him.
Did he know that was coming?
Did he know? Is he psychic? If not, if so, I need to ask him about some lottery numbers.
Yeah. Here's Mary Margaret Garrett. Marge is batting cleanup today, playing second base for the Hawks, and the first one is swung on and missed for a 0-ball, 1-strike count. Base is empty, 2 down. That ball just sitting out there beyond the center field fence.
As a reminder.
Yeah. Good thing the pitcher's back's to it.
No kidding.
Swung on and missed. 0-2 quickly to Garrett. She was flaying a little bit there on the outside pitch.
I was listening to Coach Francis over there with his commentary.
He's very supportive.
Very supportive.
Swung on and missed. So Rule strikes out the side here in the bottom of the first, but a home run was mixed in by Brooklyn McKinney, and Clopton leads after 1 full inning, 1-0 on Eagle 102.
If you are in the market for a car, whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, make sure you visit Bowling Green Chevrolet. Their selection will surprise you with prices that can't be beat. Bowling Green Chevrolet is just off Highway 61 at the South Bowling Green exit. Once you get there, you'll see why Bowling Green Chevrolet is the #1 dealership in the area. Check it out for yourself. Bowling Green Chevrolet, where you'll always feel at home.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by J&D Tire and Auto, Perkins Electrical Services, and All Parts.
It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Louisiana Bulldogs here in the bottom or the top of the second inning. Lead it off with Jaden Womack and then Gretchen Capps and Cameron Glow.
For those just joining us, big home run by the Hawks in the bottom of the first gives them a 1-0 lead.
Pitch up high on the first pitch to the Bulldog shortstop today. And the next is grounded under the glove of the third baseman. Shortstop picks it up, but, oh, they call her out at first base. Wow. I thought she had it by a step or two from our angle, but called her out. And the bases are empty now with one down for Gretchen Capps.
And I feel like it's always they make the right call when the coach isn't arguing that. So
that put out goes 5-6-3. And the pitch in the dirt to Gretchen Capps. 1-0 the count to the first baseman for Louisiana. The next off speed, called a strike. She pulled the string on her that time.
Yes, she did.
Gretchen was loaded up, and now she loads up and puts one into center field for the second hit for the Bulldogs. It's a one-out single. And we'll bring in Cameron Glow.
So let's see if the Lady Dogs can get players moving around the bags here.
Trying to get that run back here in the top of the second, and that pitch is up high to Cameron Glow. Wearing a Robin's blue helmet.
Yeah, goes great with the Cardinal red.
Yeah. That one swung on and missed. She was out in front of it to even the count at a ball and a strike.
I tell you what, basically everybody on the right side of the field is at a huge disadvantage with the sun behind us.
Yep. Looking right into it. That one is low.
So glad our backs are to it.
It is a little warm on my neck.
Yeah, well.
2-1 the count.
Fall says it's on its way. It just had to stop and pick up Summer because it needed to ride.
Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a good pitch from Brooklyn McKinney as the bottom just fell out of it as it reached the batter's box. 2-2. Got her looking.
Got her looking for out number 2.
Now there's a runner at first and 2 outs. And it brings in Emma Inglis, the number 8 hitter. She's the second baseman. Where's number 2? Holds her hand high for time as she digs into the right-hand batter's box.
She turns that front foot inside. I mean, almost like pointing back at her back foot. Personally, that would hurt my old knee.
Yeah? I play with a slow pitch with a former Clopton Hawk, because that one's in for a strike on the off-speed pitch, 0-2. Joy Yates, she turned hers
We're not going to talk about Joy. We're
completely around.
Yeah. She's always been a little backwards, though.
Uh-huh. Strike 3 called. She got her looking. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Still 1-0 Clopton leading Louisiana on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John from Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. My coworkers and I live here. We raise our families here. We support our community and pay taxes here, just like you do. We want to be your pharmacy. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. If you're new in town, come in, let us earn your business. We'll show you. We're the right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia and Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours and hometown service? Look no farther than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Mark Gooden. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Area High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Bowling Green Insurance and Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice.
To the bottom of the second we go here from Clopton. For the Hawks, it'll be Horsemeyer, Yates, and Cresson. That's the 5, 6, 7 hitters. for the Clopton Hawks, and the first pitch from Rule is in for a strike called to Madison Horsemeyer.
And she watched it all the way in. I think she was thinking it was going to be a little bit on the inside, but it went right where she wanted it.
The way that head moved, it was almost like she was trying to get her timing down on her, and this one is laced to the second baseman. Inglis up with it, and the throw in time at first. 4-3 on the putout, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Shanna Yates up now for the Lady Hawks. I'm kind of curious if either team has a left-handed batter. I haven't seen it yet.
I think the first time we saw the Bulldogs, they may have had someone slapping from the left side, but I don't think they have a true lefty out. And that's swung on and missed. Big cut by Yates. She came up empty.
I mean, Mark, back in the day, and by back in the day, probably about 10 years ago, just about your leadoff hitter and just about everywhere was a left-handed slap.
Uh-huh.
And they've kind of gotten away from that a little bit.
That one lined to Inglis at second base for the second out.
That was a line drive, and she played that just perfectly.
She was positioned perfectly. Only had to take like a half step toward first base. So 2 down, and that brings in Lily Cresson, the catcher. She wears April's favorite number, 7. That's swung on and missed for strike 1.
And she swings at April's favorite pitch, those high ones.
Yeah. You know what my favorite pitch is?
The one that I hit?
Any pitch. I'll swing at anything. Swing and a miss up high. 0-2 as she continues to go up the ladder. So Rule has the scouting report on Lily and has her set up here. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. She got her on 3 pitches to retire the side. We played 2 full here from Clopton. The Hawks still lead the Bulldogs 1-0 on Eagle 102.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Young Enterprises, Calumet, Missouri, and Todd Watts Realty.
Number 9 hitter to start things off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Morgan Street.
That's right, and I tell you what, the Lady Hawks basically went down in order, and they all went down swinging. That is for sure. Looking to make some contact here, and I give the, officials credit here, man. Not only did we start early, they're keeping things moving very quickly.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go.
Yeah, they want to be done too.
Well, maybe they heard the Eagle 102 forecast that there's rain in the forecast for later tonight. Want to get out of here. Want to get this varsity game and the JV game in. And there's a strike called on the first pitch to Morgan Street. 0-1 to the left fielder for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn McKinney delivers the next, and this one is grounded slowly to the third base. We're going to try and leg it out, but not close. Bruni over to Lockhart for the first out here in the top of the 3rd.
We're headed back, that brings us back to the top of the lineup to Faith Rule, where she started things off with the big triple. But here, we're getting a face mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she went to the shortstop, Yates.
Is that by chance what Coach Francis was talking about, the shake-up?
Maybe.
No.
No, they switched out pitchers for this batter. So she's going to be – Yates is going to pitch.
This is what he was talking about.
Yates is going to pitch to Rule here.
Interesting.
And $10 says that they switch him back after this batter.
That is just crazy. I'm anxious to see how this plays out. He told us it was going to be crazy.
Yep. So she'll take a full allotment of warm-up tosses here.
All right.
But I bet he goes back to McKinney to face DePriest.
So just trying to figure this out is who did he move to shortstop? Because it's not McKinney. Did he shift her to first?
Yeah. I wouldn't even get too deep into it because I think this is going to be short-lived.
Oh, I agree. But I was kind of curious as I was looking around as to where everybody went because I made the mistake of looking down at my paper. Next thing I know, everybody shifts. I'm like,
yeah,
wait.
Kerrigan's out in the outfield. She's in right field. I think Madison Akers has come into the infield.
All righty then.
Brooklyn's gone to first.
Okay, well, I guess. Here we go.
Yeah, Garrett moves to short while Akers will play second for this play, this batter.
Okay.
So, Tony Francis.
Bless his heart. I think that's what we normally said during basketball season.
Yeah. So Yates delivers, and it's off speed and swung on and missed. Actually got through the catcher back to the screen. No balls and a strike.
As I noticed, Faith Rule standing in the batter's box, she also turns her front foot all the way back. So it must be.
Well, she's going to move that front foot all the way to the front of the box now after that one drops short. And then she takes a ball just high with a fastball. So got her moving forward in the box and then gives her a rocket to even the count. This one is popped up. Foul territory. Looks like it's going to get down. It will behind first base.
Yeah, McKinney was trying to watch it, but I don't think she was going to be able to get to it as it went, basically to the grass.
1-2 the count, which we're playing on a baseball diamond, so there's not much grass between the infield dirt and the temporary fence. The 1-2 is grounded to the shortstop. Up with it is Garrett. Throw across is dug nicely by McKinney at first, and now they'll probably switch back. We'll see. Yeah.
No, they gave the ball back to Yates.
We'll see. Yeah, she's going to stay in there with 2 outs.
Is he going to end up doing like every 2 innings, switching them around?
I don't know. She got the first out, Street did McKinney, and then they switched it up, and this one is now she pulls back the bunt, does DePriest, who popped out on a bunt attempt her first time up.
So Yates back on the mound.
And she delivers a ball outside. 2-0.
I mean, do you ever think of Tony Francis kind of like a mad scientist?
I'd never thought of that. I thought of him as cheerleader, tactician, sage, ball of energy.
Ball of energy, definitely. I feel like mad scientist is going to play into it now.
Swung on and missed, and the count.
3 balls, 1 strike, right?
Goes to 3-1. Yeah.
What? Glanced out the outfield scoreboard and
it hasn't
not
moved.
Right. So I was like, okay.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's a walk. So a 2-out walk to DePriest.
So I like.
And now they switch back.
Now they switch back.
Everybody switch back.
It's a merry-go-round. I like how Dorsey reminded her team that 2 outs, you go on any type of contact that Misha gets on this ball.
And Kerrigan Lockhart is in dangerous territory. She's about 15 feet from the batter. And a ball on the first pitch to Misha Campbell.
Do we think we'll see DePriest take off? Try to get a steal here?
Test the arm of Croissant. This one grounded to the third baseman, just chopped. Throw across in plenty of time to get Misha Campbell. So they leave a runner on base here in the top of the third. Can't push across the tying run, so the Hawks still lead the Bulldogs. Mid-third, 1-0 on Eagle 102.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Burger and fries.
Order up!
Washer and dryer. Online and dating.
Ooh, swipe right.
At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together. Home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent. Which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Ingram Plumbing.
So the trickery of Tony Francis gets Clopton through the top half of the third inning. Now they come back to bat with a 1-0 lead. Bulldogs out hitting the Hawks. Clopton just the one hit, but it was a home run to dead center.
Yeah, and I tell you what, as far as getting runners on base, Louisiana's left 3 on. I mean, they're getting them there. So we're
just not getting them across.
Well, Clopton hasn't had anybody. They had the one hit, which is a home run, and that's it now.
So they haven't had anyone really standing on base yet today. So 8-9-1 as the right fielder Akers digs in.
And as Faith Rule gets ready for the small strike zone.
And there's a strike called. She hit the small strike zone.
Since I see Taylor over here, and I've made fun of Taylor for several years about being vertically challenged, might throw that this way as well.
Bunting.
Don't want to show favoritism.
And it goes back to the screen. 0-2.
I will say that Clopton is very aggressive with their bats. They're not going down looking, that's for sure.
Yeah. Rule has Akers 0-2. And the next is fouled out of play. Put a good swing on it.
Making contact, that's the key, right?
Now she just has to square it up. I think Liv's last year of softball, she used a bat that was bigger than the one that Madison is using. Another 0-2. This one's fouled out of play over the fence on the first base side, just short of the Bulldog dugout.
So she needs just to quicken up her swing just a little bit, maybe choke up just a tad bit.
Madison Warriors number 2. Ready for another 0-2 pitch from Faith Rule. Swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to that one. It's the first out here in the bottom of the third inning.
And that brings up Kerrigan.
Lockard digs into the right-hand batter's box. Plenty of curls coming out the back of that black helmet. And she takes a strike.
And she gives Faith Rule a much larger strike zone. She's not, I think she's just under 6 foot if I remember correctly.
The 0-1 swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 to Kerrigan. Rule working quickly, and that one's fouled back to the screen. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
And much like Akers, just needs to start swinging a little bit sooner as they're fouling off right, to this right side, right down the first base line.
Bruni on deck. They respect the power if Kerrigan can get a hold of one. This one's chopped to the third baseman. Up with it is Misha. Throw over is in time.
And I tell you what, kudos to Misha for making sure that ball was in her glove before she went to make the throw to first base. She made sure she had control of it instead of losing it and picking up an error.
Well, she had a real tough night the first time that the Bulldogs were on KJFM in center field. They move her over to third base today, and it looks like she's a little more confident at that position.
Back to the top of the lineup with Madeline Bruni. She struck out swinging her first up bat.
And swings and misses to start her second time in the batter's box.
So 2 outs. Hawks lead at 1-0. Bottom of the third.
And the 0-1 pitch to Bruni is low. A little too much framing there by Glow. Actually lifted it up out of the strike zone. Not going to get a call with your arm moving that much. The 1-1 pitch is low.
And we got a little message to pass along. Heads up to folks near Crossroads General Store in Bowling Green. There's a couple of dogs, possibly boxers, mixes, running around and near the road. And if they're yours, you might want to go grab them and get them out of harm's way and get them home where they can be nice and safe. So, again, at Crossroads, if you're missing some dogs, you might go check.
I've got a boxer mix, but this one's hit off the end of the bat, backhanded by Caps, and she's going to be safe at first. Nice job getting to the ball, but it just had so much English on it, it spun right out of Gretchen's glove. It's going to be an infield hit and continue this inning for Logan Hall. Hall was also a strikeout victim her first time up.
And again, like Bruni, she went down swinging. So
they've come out aggressive. And the first pitch to her is taken up high for a strike. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I think I was fooled because Caitlin was
jumping up to look back, Bruni.
Yeah, made the pitch look a little higher than it actually was. That one's high.
Yeah, that was a little. That got that one for sure.
Yeah.
That was a ball, up over Hall's head actually.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first with 2 outs. The home run hitter is on deck in Brooklyn McKinney if the inning continues. There's a strike called. Not quite as aggressive this time.
No. And might note that Bruni is the first base runner for the Hawks.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the home run, but this is the first actual base running that they've done today. The next is up high, evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So that one I kind of looked, after getting the first strike call with that high pitch, I almost expected to get that one as well.
Swung on and missed, and that's a big strikeout there to end the inning before McKinney would come up with possibly 2 runners aboard. So it's still 1-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. Louisiana needs a run on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs and stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, new owner of Mike's Tire and Service Center. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring they have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections, air conditioning services, brakes, shocks, custom exhausts, as well as minor repairs. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Tonight's game on KJFM brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, People's Bank and Trust, and Pogue Ford.
So Shanna Yates will start the inning in the circle.
Still a little, again, still kind of shaking my head a little bit. And you know that Kelsey Dorsey has seen something like this before. So this isn't shocking her quite like it is me.
Yeah.
She may have seen it more on the college level.
Possibly. We've seen, you have to go back a ways, but you've seen major league teams do this before.
We have. And I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Francis didn't pick this up from his pal, the Lindenwood softball coach. He told us when he first returned that he kind of had to reach out to his old buddy, old pal, and get some ideas. So
I remember in the late 80s, Todd Worrell playing right field.
Yes.
While they brought in a specialist to face a certain hitter. And then he came back in and finished off the save. And the first pitch from Yates to Caitlin Glow is low.
So Caitlin grounded out to second her first time bat.
And takes a strike here to even the count at a ball and a strike. Beautiful day for softball.
It is.
Up high, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. They play her deep.
I can't say I blame her or blame them. Actually, I feel Caitlin probably has some power behind her if she connects, but that's a high fly one.
Yep, to the second baseman, and the shortstop cut in front. And unable to make the catch is Madison Akers, and it's going to go down as an error, but I think she caught Marge Garrett, her shadow going in front of her, and it kind of threw her off. That's where you, right off the bat, have to throw your arms up in the air and say, I've got it.
Yeah, and you have to be forceful with it.
So it brings in Jaden Womack.
Womack had the funky 5-6-3 play, her first at bat.
And this one is up high for ball 1. So she's 0 for 1 today.
Did I see we have a pinch runner? I think I saw we have a pinch runner.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the catcher. Showing bunt, and it's foul. It's even the count 1-1. And
I'm like you. She needs to turn around. Can't see. Can't see a number.
Yeah, she's tiny.
She is. Maybe Anderson.
This one is hit to the second baseman, charging in on it. The only play is at first, so I'll get the out there. That's the first out here in the top of the 4th, and she can get the sack bunt down, but really the same thing there as they get the runner in scoring position.
And that brings up Gretchen Capps. She singled her first at bat. Sent one out to center field. A change up there from Yates. Gets strike 1 from Capps.
Big cut. And Yates out there in the circle for the second time. Came in last inning. Another big cut. 0-2.
And Yates is really pulling back on the speed on those.
Yeah, it's Riley Anderson, the freshman out there.
Okay,
courtesy running for the catcher. Swing and a miss. Got her with 3 straight off-speed pitches, and every time Capps was well out in front. That one, Crisson actually had to catch like a football, kind of cradle it in there.
And then now we go back to Cameron Glow.
Cameron, the center fielder, with a runner at second and 2 outs, and that one called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Anderson, the runner at second, and this one's in the dirt, 2-0. So it looks like Yates, if she can get Glow here, will finish her first full inning of work. That one's up high, 3-0. Inglis on deck.
I'd tell Glow, but whatever you do, don't swing at this next one.
I'm sure she has a big stop sign up. And takes a strike. Get over fastball.
It's all right.
Does just that.
Now you go.
The 3-1 in there for strike 2 as Yates battles back. See if they send the runner here. Not going, and a uppercut swing and a miss. Retires Cameron Glow to retire the side. So Louisiana in 4 innings has stranded 4 base runners and still hasn't plated their first run. They trail Clopton 1-0 on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is Pam Todd Watts with Todd Watts Realty, proudly supporting area youth on KJFM radio. Todd Watts Realty, list, sell, become friends.
A reminder from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Now through September 30th, you can sign up for federal wheat crop insurance or make any changes to your current wheat insurance policy. September 30th is the last day to sign up or make changes to your federal wheat crop insurance program. Now is the time to act. Find out more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Tonight's action is being brought to you by Community State Bank, Pike County Mutual Insurance, and Mike's Tire and Service Center.
Bulldogs a little late coming out of the dugout. Long talk before the bottom of the 4th inning. Maybe that's because the difference maker in this game so far, Brooklyn McKinney's going to lead things off. 1 for 1 with a home run.
That's right.
And that's the only tally so far. 1-0 in favor of the home team here at Clopton High School on a sunny Tuesday afternoon.
I tell you what, it's funny because, for years, Mark, let's be honest, that, this game wasn't a conference game, and I have to keep reminding myself it is a conference game now.
Yep. And I'll be happy next season when Bulldog football is fully integrated into the EMO.
Yes, I agree.
The crazy schedule. It's produced a few wins and might again this Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure to tune in to Eagle 102. We'll have the Louisiana Bulldogs taking on Schuyler County.
Schuyler County, in the first 4 weeks of the season, they're also 0-4, just like Louisiana's. This one's lined, and a nice catch by Emma Inglis. Almost dropping down to a knee to snag that hard hit ball from McKinney for the first down. Schuyler County, through 4 games, 6 points.
So, in other words, but, Louisiana, I understand, suffered
dealing with some injuries,
dealing with some injuries. So, hopefully they're got enough that they can get through the game.
Fingers crossed on that one. I've had enough wacky football after the power outage and everything last week.
I bet so.
First pitch misses to Marge Garrett. And this one's low. 2-0. Have you ever had to talk through a half-hour darkness delay?
No.
Now, the kids in Vandalia, they all lit up their cell phones, as that's called a strike. 2-1.
Almost looked like a concert.
Well, and I tried to get, Jason Orr is a singer. He would not sing a ballad.
He wouldn't sing?
Yeah. The 2-1 is up high, 3-1 to Marge Garrett. Mary Margaret's 0 for 1 today. The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed, and the count goes full.
How quickly that happens. You get ahead in the count, and then all of a sudden it takes 2 pitches, and you're at a full count. Marge did strike out, swinging her last at bat.
The next from Rule is popped foul, and it will drop. A lot of foul territory here at Clopton, as again we're on a baseball/softball field, so there's just a ton of room.
And I have to admit, I personally kind of like that.
You like the temp fences?
I do like the temp fences, and I like the room.
Yeah. Strike 3 called. Beauty pitch.
Caught her looking.
Up on the upper inner half. And that's the second out.
I'll bring up Madison Hortzmeyer. She was a 4-3 ground out in the bottom of the second.
0 for 1, playing center field today. And the first pitch to her is low for ball 1. 1-0 with the bases empty and 2 down. And the next from Faith Rule is fouled out of play, 1-1.
I saw some football players stick their hands up, but they didn't go get it.
Someone's making the slow walk.
I'm sorry, it wasn't football players. It was cross-country runners.
1-1 the count. And the next is grounded to the second baseman. Big hop for Emma Inglis. Throw over in time to retire the side. So again, 1, 2, 3 go the Hawks, and this is a quick one. 1-0. Clopton leads Louisiana after 4 on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Follow your area teams throughout the season in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Twin Pike Family YMCA and Kathy Clean.
So Brooklyn McKinney back in the circle for the Clopton Hawks here after a nice inning pitched by Shanna Yates. And it's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Emma Inglis, to lead things off, and she made a nice play to end the last half inning. Now takes the ball to start her at bat.
Yeah, she went down looking at strikes her last time up, and that was in the top of the second.
And the 1-0 is up high, 2-0. And this is where you get into that that gray area with the moves that Tony Francis has made. You know, Brooklyn was rolling right along, and now you start, moving pitchers back and forth as that one's fouled back to the screen. It's hard to get back in that rhythm.
Yeah, it is. But apparently this is probably something they've worked on. So I also want to give you a quick update. In the top of the fourth, Bowling Green leads Silex 2-0.
And Clopton will play Silex on Thursday, while Louisiana will host Ellsbury, and then the Bulldog Invitational.
Yes, and we can talk about that coming up here in just a little bit as I have the bracket here. I can tell you how first-round matchups are going to look.
Ooh, strike 3 called. Took back-to-back strikes, did the batter Inglis, and that'll bring in Morgan Street with the bases empty and 1 out.
Well, last time at bat, Street grounded to the third baseman. Speaking of Saturday, there's only a 7-tournament team. So kicking things off at 9 o'clock is number 4 seed Ellsbury taking on number 5 Clopton. And then we'll get to Louisiana in just a second.
That one hit well, but fouled down the first base line.
Then at 10:30, number 3 Van Far will take on number 6 Louisiana on the new field. The old field, number 2 Monroe City will take on number 7 Wellsville. And then number 1 seed Father Tolton has a bye.
Father Tolton Catholic coming in from, the Jeff City area?
Columbia
area, yeah.
She shot that one right up the gut.
Base hit for the number 9 hitter, Morgan Street. And Louisiana with something going here. Just shot it right past the pitcher. And we go back to the top of the order for Faith Rule. Second time facing Brooklyn McKinney.
So now if she wants to try another triple like she did to kick things off, that'll even up this game at one apiece.
Yeah. If she can match that first inning feat. Up high, and I don't know if they're going to mess with her. 1-0.
Definitely going to be very careful pitching to her, that's for sure.
Rule. The double braids there. This one grounded to the third baseman. Play is to first, and the throw across is in time. Nice job, Bruni over to Lockard. Moves the runner into scoring position, but there's 2 outs.
That brings up Tatum to Priest. She is 1 for 2. Well, actually, no, I take that back. She's 0 for 2. She walked in the top of the third.
Walked and
sack.
Yeah, she tried to bunt. This one's popped up to the pitcher, and making the catch is Brooklyn McKinney to retire the side. So another inning and another runner left aboard for Louisiana. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Clopton on Eagle 102.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. You won't have to get out in the weather. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more about online banking and bill pay at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by In Lane Boutique, where trendy and classy clothing meets. Plus, remember to check out their home furnishings as well. In Lane Boutique on the square in Bowling Green.
To the bottom of the fifth. We've already stretched here at Clopton High School. A 1-0 ball game. The only run coming with 2 outs and the base is empty in the bottom of the first inning. A Brooklyn McKinney solo home run.
Yeah, we expected this to be a good game this afternoon. Mark, again, as we mentioned in the pregame, both teams kind of struggling offensively and definitely looking to right the ship. I think is the word I'm looking for before they head into the heart of tournament or conference action.
So pitcher B, the shortstop, Yates leads things off.
Yeah, Shanna Yates standing in there and swinging.
And came up empty, 0-1. It's very hard for me not to say Sean when I see.
I know, and
yeah.
I thought I saw Sean just standing over a while ago. It was not easier when he's standing right here.
And that one goes up high, a ball and a strike. Boy, Sean had a great night last Friday at Manfar.
That young man's going to go places, that's for sure.
The last touchdown he threw of the night was probably the prettiest pass I've seen in high school football in quite a while. Just a 30-something yard perfect pass to the back of the end zone, the corner of the end zone, and right there to haul in the touchdown was Martin. Kyle Martin caught a few balls, 3 of them from Yates for touchdowns.
Yeah, they end up putting Van Far down, I believe, 41-0.
2-2 the count to Shanna Yates, and this one is right down the line and caught. A nice play by Gretchen Camps in foul territory. Over the shoulder, Willie May style.
And don't you kind of like what he's been doing with some outfielders here lately?
They've been moving them around.
Croissant up. She struck out her first time at bat and looks at strike number 1.
Bright orange helmet. Swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. That play by Camps, that's a tough one. She made it look pretty easy at first. The 0-2 pitch. This one hit in the air, behind short, backing up on it and making a two-handed grab is Jaden Womack for the second out. Bottom of the fifth, base is empty again, and that'll bring in Madison Akers.
She went down swinging her last time bat, which was in the bottom of the third.
Madison, just a freshman. And this one chopped back to the pitcher. Oh, a little trouble there by Rule, but backing her up was Emma Inglis. So that goes 1-4-3 on the putout to retire the side, and we're already heading to the 6th inning here from Clopton. 1-0 Hawks lead the Bulldogs. Louisiana coming up on Eagle 102.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, new owner of Mike's Tire and Service Center. See Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green for all your automotive and tire needs. Mike's features 24-hour tire service, and when it's time to replace those tires, Mike's has great deals on several brands, ensuring that you have the perfect tire for your vehicle. Mike's Tire and Service Center additionally offers alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, struts, state and DOT inspections, air conditioning services, brakes, shocks, custom exhausts, as well as minor repairs. Mike's Tire and Service Center, Business 61 North in Bowling Green.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Mutual Insurance, and Bowling Green Tractor.
So another inning for Brooklyn McKinney in the circle.
We think it's going to stay there. I mean, who knows how this
subject to change.
Well, it's going to bring up Misha Campbell. She's 0 for 2. She struck out her first time bat, and then a grounder to the third baseman, her second time up.
Yep. And she just needs when she makes contact, just drop her head and run. I caught her peeking over her shoulder to see where the third baseman was and where the throw was. You go a lot faster if you're pointing the right way. And this one is grabbed off the ground by Shanna Yates at short. And Misha pumps her fist. She thought she had herself a base hit there.
Yeah, she did. One pitch, one out. Bowling Green Lady Bobcats have moved another one across the plate. They now lead Silex in the bottom of the fourth, a 3-0.
And a 3-0 game could turn into a 10-0 game, or
yeah.
Bowling Green just has that, yeah.
Or it could turn into a 5-4, 3-2.
I'm not taking anything away from Silex. It's just
Absolutely
that
not.
The two-time defending champs are just so loaded, and that one's off the face mask of the home plate umpire. He checks it out, makes sure it's still all in one piece. Didn't even knock his sunglasses or misplace a hair in his beard.
So are we just conferencing?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure because you never know. I didn't see the face mask thrown out there. I don't know. We got to do little shin kicks now or foot kicks. And
yeah, they were just giving the home plate umpire a little time there.
A little minute to adjust. He's like, I'm good. I'm good.
Get those little tweets out of his head. Up high, and the count even at 1-1. Base is empty, one out. The Bulldogs have had at least a runner aboard every inning, and this one is up the middle, and that continues a base hit into center field for Glow. So Caitlin Glow, and she'll be replaced again by number 23, Riley Anderson, to courtesy run at first base. So she's on base for the second time.
Yeah, no kid. I mean, she's definitely their key this afternoon.
Well, we talked about that in the pregame. She can put some mustard on the ball.
I love Dorsey giving comments over there, and what's Womack do? She just smacks the top of her helmet. Like, I got you.
Yep. Takes a ball to start her at bat. 1-0 the count. And the next from Brooklyn McKinney is low, ball 2. The shortstop, Jaden Womack, looking to move that runner along. Runner at first, one out, and the next. In the dirt, 3-0.
I think Anderson wanted to go.
And she might get to walk there if McKinney can't get one in the zone here. The 3-0 pitch, and there's a strike. 3-1.
She's only issued one walk, and to be honest with you now, because they switched up on me, I didn't even make notes as to actually who.
Yeah, it was McKinney. And this one chopped, foul to load up the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1-0 game. The only run coming in the bottom of the first inning. Brooklyn McKinney, a solo home run to dead center.
Tell you what, I feel kind of sorry for whoever has to look at my stats after this.
That one just missed, and now the Bulldogs with 2 aboard for the first time in this ball game. Third time they've had a runner in scoring position. They've yet to push one across. That one was very close for a 3-2 pitch.
It was. That brings up Gretchen Kapp. She's 1 for 2. She had a single back in the bottom of the second.
And that one's in the dirt. Nice block by Lily Cresson. One and 0 the count. This one hit in the air toward the gap, moving over, and it's past the right fielder, Logan Hall. This game may be tied. Here comes the throw. They miss the cutoff, and it's 1-1 as Anderson comes across. And now a runner at third, the potential go-ahead run for Louisiana. Second and third, an RBI double by Gretchen Capps. It looked like Hall ran straight at that ball instead of trying to run behind it. Weird line, and it got past her.
Now, again, here we come with the conference as Coach Tony Francis comes out to discuss things. Want to give you an update again with 2 outs. Bowling Green leads Silex still at the bottom of the fourth, now up 5-0. So, kind of anxious what Coach – actually, I wish both coaches were mic'd up. I think we can make that happen. Both coaches mic'd up because we're kind of anxious to see what Coach Francis is saying, and always intrigued as to what Dorsey has to say.
I don't have a mic. I've got a wireless mic, but we'd have to like tape it to his head. I don't have any mic packs. I'll have to buy something.
Yeah.
I got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, if somebody's listening, they can get you those for your birthday. Is that part of that cool stuff?
In one word or another, yeah.
Hey, while we have a moment, again, want to remind folks out there, if you have some missing boxer-type mixed dogs and you can't find them, they possibly run around Crossroads General Store in Bowling Green. They are around the road, so if you're missing them, you might hurry over and get them picked up.
Yeah, my boxer is securely inside. All right, big opportunity here. Cameron Glow now with a tie game. Runners at second and third. A base hit scores 2. This one to the shortstop. Looking back the runner, and everybody's going to be safe. And now the throw gets away. She threw it to third. And again, a run will come across. Big time error there by the shortstop Yates. And it's 2-1 Louisiana. Now there's runners at second and third. So it's an infield hit. And then E6
on the score.
So no RBI, but I think Cameron Glow will take it.
Either way, the Bulldogs have taken the lead 2-1 here in the top of the 6th.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Emma Inglis. That's the first take we've seen in a while. The Bulldogs have been aggressive with their bats.
Yes.
Not getting deep into counts here in the inning, and that one swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 as she chased some high heat.
And I had missed the fact that Glow was standing on second base.
She advanced too. So Cap's the runner at third, Glow the runner at second. The batter is Inglis with 1 out. Off speed and just missed. A ball and 2 strikes. It was short as now Coach Dorsey calls her batter. Little conference there.
Kind of anxious. I want to ask Kelsey. She's got sticks on her back of her shirt, or 11.
Yeah, well, wasn't that the number?
I think.
And now a wild pitch and a lot of territory behind home plate. Camps comes in. The count goes to 2-2. The score goes to 3-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. That's the first ball that's going back to the screen today. So Louisiana has finally broken through.
And patience pays off.
Good block that time by Lily. But the count goes to 3-2. Runner at third with just 1 out. McKinney's pitch goes high, and there's runners at the corners. What a turn of events here in the top of the 6th inning.
And I have to admit to you, I'm a little surprised we haven't seen Yates come back in.
It is interesting that they've gone away from that.
Yes.
And this one chopped at the plate and foul. Runner will have to return to first.
So Street steps in. She's 1-1, on the evening. She had a single her last at bat in the bottom of the 5th, top of the 5th. I will get my terminology back in line here.
It's early season for you.
Yeah.
That one in there for a strike, 0-2.
By the end of the game, I should be good to go.
This is a big pitch. You got the number 9 hitter, 0-2. You can't let her get away. Up high, a ball and 2 strikes. And the runner takes second. They did the throw to the shortstop, trying to bait that runner off of third base. Didn't happen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch drops short, 2-2. And she's kind of lost the release point on that changeup.
Yeah, she has. And to be honest with you, I wasn't too sure that Street may have now, gotten hit by the pitch. But I'm kind of sitting at a funky angle, so.
The 2-2. This one grounded foul past first. And Kerrigan will have to chase it down.
Tell you what, Kerrigan, I feel like such a girl saying this at the moment. Kerrigan's shoes are awfully shiny. They're distracting. I noticed that when she was up batting, she's got definitely some shine on him.
Some flash, some flair.
Yeah.
Another 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a big out. The second out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Takes us back to Faith Rule, who could do some damage with one swing of the bat. So looks like you might have some speed on the bases.
Anything to the outfield, I think.
Scores 2.
Scores 2, and they're going to intentionally walk Rule to load the bases. Probably a good decision. Now you got to force at any base. Tatum DePriest, who's had trouble in the batter's box, and she'll get a quick word of encouragement from Coach Dorsey before she digs in.
Oh, so she had a sack bunt pop out in the first. She walked in the third, and then she grounded to the first baseman in the last inning.
A swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Yeah, she's definitely at the top end of this order because of her legs. This one is fair inside first base. It's going to go all the way down into the corner. One run in. Here comes another. They're going to try and clear them. The third one is in. Runner all the way to third base, and it's 6-1. A 3-run triple by Tatum DePriest to bust this one wide open.
And I tell you what, that intentional walk, I mean, you never know, but just added one more to the score.
Well, I think any day of the week you're gonna
any other day, yeah.
You're gonna pick DePriest over Rule as
Absolutely.
someone to. But the kid came through, just took that outside pitch just inside the bag at first.
And
now
we're back to where we started with Caitlin Glow.
Misha Campbell. And a swing and a miss, 0-2 on Misha.
Yep, you are correct. Sorry. I was one down too far.
0-2, the count to Misha, who lined out to the shortstop her last time up.
Either way, we're still back to where we began.
0-2 pitch, and this one is hit high and behind short. Another run comes in. It's 7-1. Another 2-out hit. Misha Campbell puts one on the board. In to score is the hero so far, Tatum DePriest. And that'll bring in Caitlin Glow.
There we go. Now, Caitlin was the first one to score.
That line is just moving.
Yeah, it sure is.
Where's number 18 on her back, and she's looking to put this one way out of reach. And it's low for ball one. And we'll see if Misha does some running here.
We know she has the speed. She can definitely do it.
2-0 as that one goes high.
So, Mark, at what point do you go back to switching to where, you know?
I think you're pot committed at this point. There's a strike called. If they make a change now, it's going to be permanent.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. At what point do you say, okay, Yates has already been essentially warmed up?
This one popped up mile high. It looks like they'll get out of the inning if they can make the catch, and making the catch is Marge Garrett at second base. Big inning for the Bulldogs. They plate 7 and take a 6-run lead on Clopton as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning on Eagle 102.
You can now check your cash flow on the go with Bank of Louisiana's mobile banking. We're helping you manage your money from here, there, and everywhere with our new mobile and text banking services. You can check balances, view account history, transfer funds, and pay bills all from your phone. Visit us online at www.bola.cc for more information and to enroll for mobile banking. Bank of Louisiana, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The human body can run like a well-oiled machine, but just like machines, they occasionally need attention. A lot of times because of accidents, injuries, or even general wear and tear, the body breaks down. This is Keith Oakes, Director of the Physical Therapy Department at Pike County Memorial Hospital. That's where therapy services can get you back to normal, daily activities. Don't let pain keep you from enjoying life. Let PCMH's team focus on your recovery so you can focus on what matters to you. Pike County Memorial Hospital, community-owned, nationally known.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week brought to you by DH Electric. Quality work at affordable prices. They can handle any project, residential, commercial, industrial, or agriculture. DH Electric in Bowling Green.
9-1-2 for the Hawks. They've got their work cut out for them. They held a one-run lead through the first 5 innings, and then Louisiana woke up. The Bats came alive, and they played 7 in the top half of this 6th inning, and the Bulldogs now head by 6 runs. That one is low for ball 1 to Kerrigan Lockhart.
And this is only Kerrigan's second trip to the plate.
Yeah, we were moving right along there for a while, weren't we?
Yeah. She grounded to third, her last and only time up, back in the bottom of the 3rd.
A lot of chrome on those cleats, like you were saying.
Yeah.
That one misses 2-0. That was a long inning. We'll see how Faith Rule can adjust. You know, those long layoffs as a pitcher can kind of get you out of rhythm. 3-0 to the number 9 hitter. You don't want to open that door back up for Clopton. Something tells me it's going to be 3-1 after this pitch, though.
I'm going to trust your gut.
There it is. And it is. Called a strike. High strike. I was a little worried.
Yeah, I almost look a little on the outside again, knowing that I'm from an odd angle here.
You were born in an odd angle.
I was.
There's a strike to load the count, 3-2.
So now
you set me up for that
I
one.
know. I know. My mom probably agrees. She's going to have to protect here.
Swing and a miss. She chased one out of the zone for the first out. That was ball 4 for sure.
We're back up to Bruni. She singled her last at bat and back in the bottom of the 3rd, struck out swinging her first at bat.
Trying to get something going here with the bases empty and 1 out. And the first pitch from Faith is swung on and missed. Chased the high heat, and it's 0-1.
Bowling Green just added another run as they head to the top of the 6th. They're leading 6-0.
Bounces in and evens the count, a ball and a strike. Faith Rule trying to close this one down. This one bunted to the third baseman. Misha up with it. Throw is low and gets away from Gretchen Camps at first. I think she would have beat it out anyway, so I'd call it a hit.
You want to call it a hit?
We'll call it a hit.
Okay.
Because Misha had a long way to run. I just think the legs got her there regardless. Logan Hall, the batter. 1 on and 1 out.
So you got to run her on. That's the start.
They've been hard to come by for Clopton today. And the first pitch is inside, called a strike. 0-1.
Be anxious to see if Coach Tony Francis is going to be aggressive here with the base runners. Down by 6.
Showing bunt to the third baseman. Throw is offline. That one is an error. And they're going to score a run all the way around. And in to score is Bruni, and all the way to third on the air is Hall. Makes it 7-2. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So getting one across, it's a start.
That's right. Now they come out, and Dorsey wanted to settle Rule down just a little bit, and Campbell, who had her 2 off throws there from 3rd to 1st. So remind them that they still got a 5-run lead. You just need to calm down, play ball.
And that run at 3rd really doesn't mean anything.
No.
It's not the tying run. It's not the go-ahead run. Let's focus on the batter here.
Yep. Let's get 2 more outs and get out of this inning.
Get them back, get that cushion rebuilt, and close them out in the 7th.
So now they do their little chant out in the circle, and everybody back to their positions.
Kelsey's taking a lot of notes on her way back to the dugout. Got her clipboard.
I wonder if she'll bring that over. Let us see what her notes are.
I said this. Here's Brooklyn McKinney. And the first pitch to her is taken for a strike. Brooklyn, a home run, solo shot in the first, stood as the only run in the game until we hit the top half of this sixth inning.
She want to knock one out of the park again now. I'm sure the Lady Hawks appreciate it.
Instead, knocks one off the end of the bat, but foul.
So quickly 0-2 in the count.
On deck hitter is Marge Garrett. The runner at third is Logan Hall. The 0-2 pitch to Brooklyn McKinney. Fouled back to the screen. She just got a piece of that one. Keeps it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third and 1 out. Run in for the Hawks. This one popped up mile high. Going to stay on the field of play, and Gretchen Camps makes the catch for the second out in foul territory.
Holds Hall over at third. Still too close for her to get in to the plate safely, so that brings up Marge Garrett.
It would have been a foot race, I tell you, because the catcher, the pitcher, everybody was over around
They're over there
Gretchen
going.
Camps. And even a foul ball, if it's caught in the air, you can tag and advance. It would have been pretty close. But you don't want to make the third out there at home when you're trying to make a comeback. And that one taken for a ball on the first pitch to Marge Garrett.
So Garrett 0 for 2. She's gone down on strikeouts. The first time swinging, second time looking.
And takes the ball low, 2-0. Been a fun game, quick game.
Yes. But, you know, when you start 10 minutes.
Yeah, right? Game just over an hour and 15 minutes old.
So Marge steps back in.
3-0 count. And the pitch on its way. Taken for a strike. I love that we have coded plays now.
Yeah, I know. I've been over here listening to Coach Francis call those.
This one popped in the air, foul territory. Making a run at it was DePriest, but she can't catch up with it in foul territory. And the count goes full.
And how quickly? Yeah, I was gonna say how quickly we're back to that full count with 2 outs.
I just faked understanding the signs when I played baseball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was terrible at it. Swing and a miss. She got her. And the inning comes to a close. One comes across for Clopton. They leave a runner at third base in the inning and now trail by 5 as we head to the final inning. Top of the 7th coming up on Eagle 102.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Follow your area teams throughout the season, in person, on air, and online by staying tuned to your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Community State Bank, Bowling Green, Chevy, and Family Drive.
7th inning we go. Louisiana trying to add a little insurance here.
Up by 5 after a big 7-run inning.
And a strike taken on the inside corner. On the first pitch to Jaden Womack. The shortstop leads it off, then Caps and Glow.
So Sorry about that.
That was the plate in my head shifting. 1-1 the count.
Thought I was moving something out of the way, and boy, did I make noise.
The next is in for a strike, 1-2. Beautiful pitch. Nice movement mid-pitch and dropped into the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next on its way, and that one is tomahawked and will one-hop the left fielder. It's a leadoff hit for Jaden Womack. And again, Louisiana with something going here in the top of the 7th inning. Boy, she was all over that pitch.
She sure was, and that brings up Gretchen Capps, who doubled her last at bat. Got the RBI to get things started for the Lady Bulldogs.
She's had a real nice game, both sides of the offense and defense. And
have a stolen base.
Yeah, got away just enough from Lily behind the plate. And advances that runner into scoring position. There's a strike called. 1-1 the count.
All of a sudden, the wind picks up a little bit here.
Yeah, breeze is a little cool.
It is just a little bit, but we are kind of in a little hole.
Yeah, sun's kind of ducked down behind us. And the next is in for a strike. 1-2 the count. Runner at second. Nobody out. And the next to Gretchen Capps. On its way. Just missed. And the count draws even.
Said it was outside again.
Pretty good pitch. Gretchen all the way back in the batter's box. This one right to the first baseman on a hop. Lockard tags the base. It does advance the runner to third with just 1 out. So a productive out for Gretchen Capps. And that'll bring in another hero today, Cameron Glow.
She singled her last at bat over to the shortstop.
And now they're going to switch the pitchers again. As Shanna Yates comes in from short to deal with Cameron Glow. And the first pitch is back to the screen. They're going to score a run. 8-2 Bulldogs.
So that's the second run that's been scored off of a wild pitch.
That one just too high for Cresson to haul in. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss, evens things up, 1-1. 8-2 Bulldogs.
I feel like I'm rubbing off on you, Mark. It's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, I'm getting chilly. Mouth freezes up. There's a strike.
Ooh. Speaking of chili, that sounds good.
I just want a hot dog.
I bet they'll save one for you over there in the concession stand.
This one swung on and missed. In the dirt, throw goes down to first. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout, and that's the second out here in the top of the 7th.
So it brings up, who do I go to?
Emma Inglis.
Inglis, that's right.
And we may have
we're gonna
a pin. They're going to switch back.
Masks.
Yes.
Switch masks.
Oh, just switch mask.
Yeah.
Get one that fits a little better.
Yeah. So she walked her last at bat. Before that, she went down looking twice.
I was wondering if they were
going back to McKinney again.
Or I think there was a little exchanging of equipment or something there at the Louisiana dugout. I didn't know if they were going to bring in a pinch hitter.
Ah.
But I think she just switched up bats and takes a strike to start this at bat.
Bowling Green has opened the lead in the bottom of the 6th. They now lead 8-0 over Silex.
Swing and a miss, 0-2 quickly on Emma Inglis. Yates trying to close out the inning. 1 run in and a swing and a miss. And that retires the side here for Louisiana. Let's see if the Bulldogs can close this one out. They lead by 6 as we head to the bottom of the 7th on Eagle 102.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
This week's Eagle 102 Game of the Week is brought to you by Gypsy Soul Salon and Boutique, where they have clothing that's good for your soul. Gypsy Soul Salon and Boutique, just off the square in Bowling Green.
See if the Bulldogs can close this one out. They lead 8-2 at Clopton High School. EMO matchup here on a Tuesday afternoon on KJFM. And for the Hawks, their last three will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, unless they can get some on, and a strike taken on the first pitch to Madison Horstmeyer.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to find the secret.
To faith rule?
Yeah, because they don't have any. They're out of time.
One missed up high. 1-1 the count. And another is popped up. Foul, and it will make landfall outside the Louisiana dugout. 1-2 the count. To Madison Horstmeyer, the center fielder. Be a big win for the Bulldogs. Be just their second of the season, and this one off the end of the bats. And she's going to be out at first. A nice diving play by Rule. She couldn't get to the ball, but crawled to it, picked it up, and from her knees throws out the runner at first base. 1 down, 2 to go for the Bulldogs. And it brings in Shanna Yates. Now, that's my favorite number, 22.
22, double deuces.
Yep, always has been. Ball inside on the first pitch to Yates. And another. This one grounded past the shortstop into center field, so Clopton not going to go quietly as Yates is aboard with a 1-out hit.
And that, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was going to say, that's the first runner they've had since the very first back in top of the or bottom of the sixth, or when Bruni got on.
Mm-hmm.
And she was able to come around and score. So let's see if we can make that happen again.
The first pitch is up high to Cresson for ball 1.
If I was a coach, I would say that we're going to look at Yates running, see if she can get a stolen base out of this.
Well, and that's where the Bulldogs have struggled a little bit, is when you start being aggressive and moving things around, it kind of snowballs a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
but they're not running so far, and it's 2-0.
Looks like Yates may make a liar out of me. She has some speed, so I'm actually surprised we haven't seen her jump off the bag.
There's a strike called.
Maybe they don't want to test the arm of Caitlin behind the plate.
They don't want a glow throw, huh?
They don't want a glow throw.
2-1 the count. This one's fouled back. The count goes even at 2-2.
Bowling Green leads now in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs and 9-0. Bottom of the sixth, 9-0.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off the plate.
Stays alive.
Still 2-2. Ball gets away from Rule, but Womack has her back. She has it back and is ready to deliver another 2-2 pitch to Lily. Popped up.
High fly ball.
Catcher wants it. Glow grabs it. 2 down. And the Bulldogs are an out away from victory.
And that brings up Madison Akers. She struck out swinging the first time bat in the bottom of the third and then hit a line, hit back to the pitcher, bounced off her glove to the second baseman, but was thrown out first base in the bottom of the fifth.
All the infielders helped out. Glow locating and catching that ball, and there's a strike called on the first pitch to Madison. Post-game show coming up. This one is tomahawked and caught in short right field. Tatum DePriest charging in, makes the catch on the infield dirt, and that is our ball game, our final in this one. Louisiana 8, Clopton 2. We'll be back with the post-game show after this on Eagle 102.
Pike County Hospice is proud to be your only local, not-for-profit, county-based hospice program in the area. Hi, my name is Corey Shepard, Hospice Program Manager. Since 1993, Pike County Hospice has been serving our community's families with integrity, compassion, and respect. This new journey is not easy, and we are ready to support you and your family through this difficult time. You have the choice of who will be by your side. By choosing Pike County Hospice, it will be our honor to serve you and provide the comfort and dignity yourself and your loved ones deserve. Contact us today by calling 324-2111 or visiting our website at pikecountyhospice.com.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Well, Marianne, I thought this was going to be a 1-0 game for the longest time.
I know.
We made it through 5 with that score, and then Louisiana puts 7 on the board in the top of the 6th inning. Clopton comes back with 1 in the bottom half, but Louisiana plates another and then hold off Clopton in the bottom of the 7th to win this one 8-2. So that's a solid win for Coach Dorsey and her Bulldogs.
And I tell you what, Mark, isn't it crazy how it takes one inning, just one inning sometimes. We were, like you said, it was so tight and such a good, fast-moving game, and then just one inning, that spark gets going, and it's a whole other ball game.
Yeah, and you look at the number 2 hitter in the order for Louisiana, Tatum DePriest. She popped that bunt up. It gets caught. Her second at bat wasn't anything to really write home about, and then she just takes that third at bat and puts one just inside the first base line, ends up plating 3 on the play and busting this game wide open. And sure enough, she makes an appearance again right there at the end. A nice running catch to end the ball game. So a couple of really good plays by Tatum DePriest and really leads Louisiana to victory today. But then you got to talk about the pitching of Faith Rule. She was on today.
She sure was, and I hadn't got everything counted up just yet. But when you can tell that they had only 4 hits on the game, they scored 2 runs on 4 hits. That should tell you right there, that she was spot on today.
Well, we've got more to come here on the post-game show. We'll talk to Coach Dorsey here in a minute and try and get our primetime player here into the broadcast booth as well. You're listening to the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, this is Tyler from Mid-America Auto and Towing. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. If we don't have what you're looking for, then we'll find it. Mid-America Auto and Towing is located off Highway 54 across from KJFM. We offer a minimum of 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty, state inspections, diagnostics, engine and brake repair, and preventative maintenance. Mid-America Auto and Towing just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green is a one-stop shop. For 24-hour towing and roadside assistance, call 324-9919. Like us on Facebook or check out our website at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. But at Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Well, Coach, Kelsey Dorsey joins us, and you've done a lot of winning on this field, and it continues today.
Yeah, it's great to be back. It's a great atmosphere. I'm excited. I'm super proud of my girls. It started off rough, but we came out and we did what we knew how to do, and we got the job done.
Well, and your pitcher was able to shake off that first inning home run. Didn't allow another hit for the longest time. The base runners were scattered few and far between. I think she only gave up 4 hits on the day. So faith was a big key, and it just gave your batters time to make the adjustments and finally break through for that big inning.
Yeah, Faith's a stud. She's going to go out and do a job, and as long as she keeps her head in it and she stays mentally tough, she's pretty sound on the mound. Pretty proud of her, and I've told her and the team from the beginning, when we get runs behind our pitcher, it makes it a lot easier for her to work. So that was just our game plan approach, and you saw it didn't work right at the beginning, but I mean, we stayed tough and we got the job done, and we had some girls step up in some big ways, and so pretty exciting things.
You got another big conference game on Thursday, and then the Bulldog Invitational on Saturday. Your first as the head coach hosting that. So a lot to look forward to here in your first season.
Oh, yeah, a lot to look forward to. I mean, we've improved every single game. I mean, no, our record doesn't show it, but I'm proud of these girls. Like, we've improved, like I said, every single game with the little things. And if we start capitalizing on those little things now, it's just going to make us better in the long run. And the game of softball doesn't know who the better team is. You just got to go out and show it.
Yeah, night and day the performance today compared to the last time you were on Eagle 102. I mean, that was against Bowling Green. Bowling Green can make a lot of teams look pretty bad, but tonight the execution was there a lot more.
Yeah, the girls gritted. I mean, they could have rolled over and died, like I said over there, but they stayed tough, and that's what it takes because, like I said, the game of softball doesn't know. It's 7 innings, and you got to play until that last out.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much.
That's Kelsey Dorsey, and let's get our primetime player in here. Big bases clearing triple and a nice catch there at the end. Tatum, I was a little worried about you after that bunt in the first inning, but you shook that off and you put a really nice swing on that pitch to break this game open. What was it? Was it a fastball? Because it looked like you just went with it.
Yeah, I pretty much think that was it. I was just mad that they would do that, so it just motivated me to.
You know, we've seen it 1,000 times, intentional walk, and then the next player ends up burning you. But we said it. I'd rather pitch to you than Faith in such situations. But you did make them pay for it, and then at the end you had that nice running catch to close out the game. Kind of put an exclamation point on your day.
Yeah, that was so nice.
Talk about this team a little bit. it seems like you guys are loose. You're having fun out there. You're adjusting to what Coach Dorsey's saying. She's got a few wins under her belt, so it looks like you guys are learning some stuff.
Yeah, we started off rough, but we're growing as a team. We're coming closer. We just stay happy. If the game's down, you got to stay happy. If you stay down, you're just going to lose the game. The game's gone. It's not yours anymore. You got to stay happy, be positive.
Well, I'm happy that you got a couple more years with her after this one. So that's she can make a nice career for you underclassmen if you keep listening to what she says. Well, congratulations on this one.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the Primetime Player Award, and we'll see you again soon.
Yes, thank you.
That's Tatum DePriest, a big 3-run triple in that breakout 6th inning for the Louisiana Bulldogs here on route to a 8-2 victory over the Clopton Hawks, and we welcome Marianne back in. Just a fun game here
it was
between
fun.
two teams that desperately wanted to win.
They did, and I tell you what, it was going to be a great win regardless whichever team won because both of them needed it. And again, we're right in the heart of conference play. As you mentioned, I heard you talk to Coach Dorsey about it. The Louisiana Bulldog Invitational coming up, so some big matchups. So we mentioned Father Tolton's the number 1 seed, so that's tough for no matter who's there. But have some things. Another final score to pass along to you. Bowling Green defeated Silex 9-0.
9-0, and I love the Silex Owls, but Bowling Green just so good right now. They are definitely the class, and I think that game last Thursday could be a postseason matchup.
With Palmyra?
Yeah, that was a heck of a ball game. It doesn't get much better than that. But Silex, they're gonna get their wins this year. Bowling Green just very, very tough.
They're going to be a tough matchup, and Coach Street, it seems like more talent every time he graduates. Some talent, more steps up, and it looks like these two programs are going to see a little bit of this. As you're talking about Tatum DePriest, this is her first year with Coach Dorsey. Where's she going to be at next year when you have a little bit more and things of that nature? We talked to Coach Francis before the game, so young.
Yeah. So
we're going to see some great softball from these two teams for the next several years.
It's going to be fun to watch them grow, that's for sure. 8-2 is our final in this one. Let's wrap up the post-game show and remind you that we'll be back on the air Eagle 102 Sports Friday night for the high school football game of the week from Louisiana, from Cunningham Field, as the Bulldogs host Schuyler County.
I believe they're the Rams, if I believe.
They are the Rams.
They are the Rams.
And you know how much in this day and age I'd love to see Rams lose.
That's true.
So 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff right here on Eagle 102. For Marianne, Mark saying good night from Clopton High School.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per